Hey, good evening, everybody. Apologize for being a little bit late. Just left the conversation with my agronomist. I'm at the farm today for Farming Friday and supper with Sean. So, gonna be pretty short tonight. Things are moving along all right here at the farm, and we're trying to side dress and get some things done. So, you know, it's one of those things that you can have the best laid plans, but when you're on the farm, you just never know what's going to happen. So tonight we're going to talk about flexibility. So today I hire a neighbor to side dress for me, and as I kind of explained the other day, I work off the farm, so you know, try and take advantage of any opportunity to get up here to the farm. And today corn had emerged enough, and in the kind of looking at the forecast, rain's coming, so you got to be a little bit flexible. So the best laid plans, you never know whether or not those are going to hold true or not. So anyway, got things lined up, had to talk to the agronomist, determine our plan for nitrogen, kind of looking at what information do I have available, and where do I want to be, and what do I want to do. And we're putting a little bit of sulfur on with our side dress application, so about 14 pounds of sulfur along with our nitrogen. Product is called Thiosol, so we get a little bit of sulfur, we get a little bit of nitrogen with that. But anyway, do a lot of math. Farmers have got to be mathematicians, got to be flexible with our schedules. So anyway, trying to line up that to get done today, and in the midst of that, you've got some breakdowns. And about that time, neighbors loading out corn, and trucker calls, the neighbor that I've hired, of course. Trucker calls and says that his auger broke down and he's having problems. So I go and move corn and try and get his auger unplugged, and that way he doesn't have to deal with that. They're forecasting rain tonight, so didn't want to have an auger full of corn and get rained on. So anyway, in the midst of that, you got to be flexible. So, you know, as we talk about some of the things we've covered this week of saying no, saying yes, how to take no for an answer, how to make it happen, you know, you've got to be flexible in all of that and be willing to just go with the flow sometimes. And I know for somebody who's as OCD as myself and loves to plan and try and make sure that things are going well, it's just not always easy. But I'll tell you what, if you want to understand what a day that you think is going to be planned out perfect and then has some changes and challenges to it, just try and follow a farmer for a day. So I know most of you that are watching are probably farmers or farm, but for those of you who aren't, find somebody that you know that might be a farmer. Talk to them, try and you know, get in their operation. I'll tell you what, it's stressful, it's frustrating, it's enjoyable, all at the same time. So, you know, as I just had about a 2-hour conversation with my agronomist, talking about nitrogen, talking about what other farmers are doing, what yields do, you know, what are they doing to try and obtain the best yield. You just always have to be willing to learn. So, you know, I think it's, as we think about Farming Friday and how do you challenge yourself, how to be flexible, how do you make it happen, it all boils down to a network, and you can never know enough people. So get to know people, challenge yourself, be flexible, get to know a farmer. If you're watching this and you're not a farmer, and certainly appreciate you watching, but get to know a farmer, learn the stresses and the challenges that we all go through. You know, the corn's looking great today, the beans need a drink, but at the end of the day, you just got to pray and hope the good Lord gives you what he's going to give you, and make it through another year. So anyway, I've got to run. Sorry for such a short one tonight, but the neighbor who's side dressing for me needs a little bit of fuel in the tractor, and I got to keep him going because we've got rain in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Actually, early tomorrow morning, 2 a.m., I think they're forecasting it. So we've got to get some things done around the farm. So with that, you all have a good weekend. I'll probably take Saturday and Sunday off. Sorry about that. But we're going to call supper with Sean a Monday through Friday thing. And if you want to have breakfast with Bill, you can do that on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll catch you on Monday. But have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Be flexible as you think about what you want to do and how you want to do it. Be flexible. But at the end of the day, you got to make it happen. So thanks for watching Supper with Sean. We'll talk to you later.